Hello, welcome back to my channel. Excuse my hair, I'm gonna fix it before I start like actually cleaning, but I thought I would jump in. I have a bunch of stuff here that I need to put away, figure out what I'm doing with it. So I just figured I would have you sit here with me while I clean and organize. I did just film a video where I showed all of like the new products that I've gotten recently. So check that out if you haven't seen it. Make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, if you just want to sit and hang out with me while I clean this mess up, then keep on. Okay, so this is my desk area, and I may need to move you a little bit as we go along. The ColourPop mystery box had stickers in it, so I just need to poke those somewhere, and then my laptop is up here, so I'm going to move that, and then I need to wipe this off, which I do have a towel to do at the end because it's dusty, and there's some dog hair because there's always dog hair. We have 3 dogs, so there's always dog hair. I'm just going to set that on the bed because I generally move it when I'm using the desk and then put it back. So let's see, this is the Jeffree Star Valentine mystery box. All the stuff that I kept that I got from that is in here, so that stuff needs to go somewhere. I've got my basket of new stuff that I showed in my last haul video, and then there's the stuff that I got from BoxyCharm, which those videos are all already up on my channel. So if you missed them and you want to see what I got in BoxyCharm or what stuff I bought, check those out. I did put away before I started filming. I got my main tripod that I use when I film broke a while ago, and I had limped it along. I finally replaced it, so you're on a new tripod. But part of the reason it broke was I had tilted it too far when I was doing a swatching video. So I actually bought a second tripod. I haven't taken it out of the box yet because I haven't needed to use it, but I have a tripod that's specifically meant to hold the camera down. So it does seem like they've modified the version of the tripod that I have, so it does tilt forward better because it was like 3 years old. So it seems like they've improved the design of it, but I had bought them at the same time. So I have a standalone tripod just for swatching, so I'm excited about that. And you'll actually be able, because usually you're facing me and you don't see any of this. So this is where I sit and film. I used to have a setup behind me if you've been here for a while, and we had to pack that up when we had our second baby. And the crib is still in there because we had a third baby. So I have 4 total, 3 with my husband. I have the ColourPop and Barbie lip kit. A lot of the ColourPop stuff, skincare that I got in that mystery box is above me. I need to put that away too at some point. Those containers are kind of heavy, so I don't know if I'm going to drag them out. So I'm trying to think here. Let's see. Let me put this stuff away first. I may declutter some things in this video. Also, last night I found out one of my lip balms had expired, so that got tossed. So I am probably going to go through my lip glosses, so I may end up getting rid of a few. And then let's see, I have an empty trash can below me. I was going to take out, this is my powder drawer over here. It's got skincare, like my moisturizers and eye creams, and then it's got all of my powders. So ones I'm gonna toss that are like really old. I'm gonna get rid of this Mary Kay one in shade 1, and I'm not even gonna, oh, it's in 2. I used to wear 2. I wear 1 now. This is really old, and it has more of a smell, like not a bad smell, but has more of a floral smell than I remember. So I'm going to toss it. And then the rest of these I think are okay, but I'm actually going to pull out because I need to make some room here. I'm going to pull out my Coty Air Spun just because I never reach for this. I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to put it in my overflow excess container. So we're going to pull that out. For loose powders, I have the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This has gotten really, really popular. I think it's in different packaging now. I bought this when it first came out, and I just don't love this with like a wet sponge. It doesn't play well. So if you use a sponge, I recommend using a dry sponge or a powder puff. Got a Tarte Shape Tape. One of my favorites is definitely the Born This Way Too Faced one. Everything is dusty. All my stuff is always dusty. I have a Fit Me powder in here, Flower Beauty. I have a Fenty. I have this Fenty highlighter. I actually use it as a finishing powder because the glow on this in Middle Moon is very, very subtle, but it works in the same vein as like an Hourglass or MAC. I'm trying to see because I have two new powders. I have the Rimmel one that I showed and the CoverGirl. So let me see if I can fit all of these in here. That's going to have to go on top. And then I also have a Ciate London, just a loose, I think this is just Shine Loose. It's a Watermelon Burst pressed setting powder. Doesn't have a scent, so that's in here. I didn't love the loose powder version of that. Which is this one, the Vacay, the coconut setting powder. I just thought this was all right. I don't even know if this is going to fit in here now. Let's see. If it does, I'll keep it in here because I've used up quite a bit of it, just trying to get through it. Like I said, it's not my favorite. But if I can fit it in here, okay, that it can stay. So we'll keep that. And then, like I said, this one's just going to go in a container above me. Oh, so let's see. I am actually going to wipe off this just because it's dusty. There's makeup. Looks like there's powder makeup on here, and then you can see my ring light. Let's try and get some of the dust off. We live in the desert, and our house is a little bit older. We need to redo the windows in this house because things get dusty very, very fast. Okay. Some of the stuff in here needs to go in here. I keep my primers and then foundation, and then I just have Post-its for videos I had wanted to do a while ago that I haven't got to, so those actually have Post-it notes. That's why there's Post-it notes on there. They're just video ideas. It's kind of a pain to get into the foundation because I have to move my ring light, but it's not too bad. Let's see. Do I have any foundations that need to go in here? I don't. I think this is all like primer. Okay. My primer drawer is actually, this is the emptiest it's been in a long time because I had a bunch of stuff expire on me. So I'm actually, this stay mat is like 6 years old, so it's going to go in the garbage. And then if you watched my haul video, I got a new one because I actually like this mattifying primer. I don't have to use very much, which is why that tube lasted me so long. But it's very good. And then I have this e.l.f. Halo Liquid Glow, so that's going to go in there. I have a couple of concealers. This one I'm going to put in my overflow with that powder just because the other one, I'm not all the way through it yet, so that one doesn't need to be taking up space in the basket. So I'm going to keep that one. Eyeshadow primer. I bought the Milani one to try, so that's going to go in there. Let's see, and then I did get a bronzer, a couple of, I bought this one in them recently, and then this was also a new one that I hadn't tried, these little e.l.f. bite-sized palettes, and then I got the Rimmel bronzer. To see if this is a cream I use as a contour. It's in the shade 01 Amber from Fenty. I had a hard time using it the last time, but I think it's just, yeah, it feels like there was just a little bit of a, like a dry film on top of it, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go get a towel, kind of finish cleaning that up, and I'll come. The last time I used it, I had trouble getting product off, but I had the thought that maybe there was like, because this is like 2 years old, and it's still very, very creamy underneath, so it just needed to be, I'm just gonna, my finger, which this is probably not sanitary, but I can already see that there's like a couple little dog hairs in it, which may seem gross, but when you have pets and there's dog hair all over everything. So basically just taking off that top layer, and it seems like it should still be okay to use. It doesn't smell, I don't think. I didn't notice anything. No. So I keep using that because I do like that contour. I wanted to get it in the stick version, but when I bought that, it was when it launched and could not get a hold of the shade Amber one, like, at all. Let's see. Take this Too Faced one out. My stuff's sitting a little too upright, so the drawer won't close. There we go. I took the Too Faced Hot Chocolate bronzer out of the container and put it to the back, just because that's a light bronzer. Very, very light. I don't know who they were intending that to be for, because it barely shows up on me and I'm super fair. And I don't think I'm the lightest shade. I'm pretty close. But if it doesn't work for me, I mean, it barely works for me. You can build it up. It is a super light bronzer, so I don't know who's using that. Okay, I got this lip kit as an add-on from ColourPop just so I could get free shipping. So this is from the Barbie collection. I don't even know. This is Dream House. It's just in this like clear packaging, and you can see like Barbie stamped on the front. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. The lighting's probably not good at that angle. And it comes with a lip liner. I like ColourPop's lip liners until you have to sharpen them, because it's plastic. They never sharpen well. Let me know in the comments if you are able to get these to sharpen well, because I've never been able to get them to sharpen well. I'm going to put this in front just because it's cute. Let me see. I can show you. I have my little, I forget what he's called from Fantastic Beasts. My little, he sits in my lip liners. And then up here, if anybody cares, I have my little baby Hogwarts castle. I do like Hogwarts and Harry Potter stuff. I don't have a ton though. I am technically a Ravenclaw, although when I took the test as an adult, it put me in Slytherin. When I took it when I was younger, I was in Ravenclaw. So I still identify with Ravenclaw. I have a pants and a shirt in Ravenclaw, but I guess technically I'm in Slytherin now. But I pulled these out because I was going to show you. Is this a ColourPop one? Because like I said, I can never get them. Did I get rid of it? Maybe I got rid of them. I thought I had another. I have one, but I haven't sharpened this one. I have the one from the Hocus Pocus lip kit. This was the Sarah Michelle Gellar characters one. So this one hasn't needed to be sharpened. I thought I had a ColourPop one that I had sharpened. It was a pink one. Maybe I decluttered it, because I did go through and decluttered some. Wonder if I got rid of that one because I hated sharpening it. I must have, because I don't see it in here anymore. Okay. So the only other ColourPop one I have is the Hocus Pocus one. Like I said, I used to have a couple. I think it was in the shade Viper. It was a pink one. And then I had Aquarius, and the Aquarius one, the inner piece kept moving. Like, they always looked chewed up. I could never get them sharpened well. So I must have decluttered it because I did go through my lip liners like a month or two ago when I was going through everything. I must have got rid of it because I hate sharpening the ColourPop lip liners. Let me know down below what you use to sharpen them, because mine always look like they're chewed up. I have a couple of sharpeners. I have an e.l.f. one and another one, and they work really well for standard like wooden eye and lip pencils, but I've never been able to find a sharpener that works really, really well with the ColourPop ones. Okay, so I am going to, let's try and put this stuff away first. I have another concealer in here. This is from Complex Culture, I believe, which is Ipsy's makeup brand. This is in the shade 230. It looks really light though, so I think this will work. Yeah. I like the Item Beauty concealer, but I wear the shade 110 and they've like discontinued that shade. So I've been on the hunt for a concealer that I like. This is going to go in my overflow box. These are from the YC collection. These are just some makeup sponges. I'm going to set this in that pile. And I think I was going to put this in my bathroom, this balancing cleanser. So this is going to go, I'll just poke it behind in that pile. I think this is a brow pencil. I added this so that I could get free shipping. And then let's see, I have this sheer lip balm. And the Rare, oh, I do have the foundation. That's why I was starting to open that drawer at the beginning. I have the Rare Beauty one in here. My husband came in, he was wondering what I was doing. I told him I needed to clean anyway, so I figured I would film it so I could get a video up. Okay, this is it's in the shade XO. This is from Misha Beauty. It reminds me, it's a very sheer, like lip balm, and it very much reminds me of the NARS, I have a couple of glossy lips from ColourPop. I have Miss Piggy and Fozzie from I got the Fozzie single Super Shock Shadow, and then these are the only other two things that I got from that collection, that Muppets. Oh, here's my one from NARS, the glowing lip balm. The NARS one's got a hair more color, but it's very, very close. So I feel like if you like these, because these are expensive. I got this one in a holiday set 2 years ago, and I think this would be a good alternative. Because, yeah, those NARS ones are not cheap at all. I'm trying to see if I can poke this in here, because it's in the same vein. It's got a little bit of shimmer, and some of that could have been from the towel, but yeah, not quite as much color. I like those glowing lips from ColourPop so far. I know they have some that aren't part of the Muppet collection. I think they're pretty good. I'm gonna see. I did do a pretty good declutter in here recently, just because I had a bunch of foundations that were not the right shade, like not even close, because I was darker years ago. And then I do own the LA Mix-In Medium, the white one, to make things lighter, and I ended up, the ones that were super dark, I just decluttered them. This is the Marc Jacobs little face trio. If you missed out on the BoxyCharm video, Marc Jacobs Beauty is no more, but I figured I would grab one of those because I remember looking at that one when it launched years ago and just never really getting into Marc Jacobs makeup just because it was a little bit pricey. But do have one other palette from Beauty Bakery. Don't think I'm going to be able to put these together unless I move a palette. Let's see, let me take this Too Faced one out. So that I can put the banana pudding or whatever by the other one that I have. Okay, and then I'm going to see if I can put, I think there's a space down here. I think this one will fit down here. Okay, this is empty. That's the box that the ColourPop stuff came in. Okay, so now we have this Jeffree Star stuff. Not sure what I'm going to do with. This stuff out. Okay, and then that box can go, and then that box can go. Okay, so we've got a phone ring and like a ring, small ring light for your phone. The light I'm going to put down here on top of where my other tripod is, and then I have this little hand mirror. I think this can go in the bathroom. I'll probably take it out of the box. And this one can just go in a drawer, or maybe I'll leave it up here. I do have one hand mirror. It's from the Melt Beetlejuice collection. I don't use hand mirrors at my desk all that often because I have this one. So I really don't know what, because I have a really good travel mirror too. Maybe I'll keep this in the packaging for now, and then if I don't end up using it, I might give it away. So this can go maybe in with my overflow stuff if I can fit it in the box. I have this little bracelet. I'll put that away. Okay, so then we just have lip stuff. Now my Jeffree Star lipsticks that I own are back in here if I can get to them. So let's see. And then I have some Wet n Wild ones in the back behind them. So I'm gonna pull these out. I'll find a different home for these. What did I get? Oh, this shade's gonna go in the garbage. Diva is about done, and I got Prom Night to replace it. And then I also ordered Weirdo because they were having a sale. Let's see, I got Leo in the mystery box, and then I ordered Rose Madder. It's just like a wearable pinky nude. So those actually all fit in one drawer. I like when I can keep like a brand together, because I have a whole drawer of like sugar pill lipsticks too. Those ones also have Wet n Wild. Oh, let's see. I don't know if any of these, I need to check and see if these are still good. Is this a black? Shady Witch. I'm going to smell them and make sure. That one smells okay. That's a black one. This pink, this nude in Rebel Rose is probably. This one is older, and since I have that Jeffree Star one that's brand new, I'm just going to throw that one away, because that one, I've had that one for a really, really long time. This is Sea Seduction. It's a blue, and then I have Siren's Jewel. These are both from there. The blue one is really, like, it's not super dry, but I keep these for like Halloween looks. Okay. The blue and the green, and then I have this orangey one in Queen's Blood. This one's newer. That's definitely creamier. And then I also have a green that I got from one of their Halloween collections. This is in Witch Please. It's just an army green. That one definitely feels better. Okay, I'm gonna keep these ones in this drawer. And then I don't know where I'm gonna put these two. I think I'm gonna poke them somewhere over here, just because these two are older and I'm only keeping them for videos. See, I use these Ophir ones probably the least, so these can go down in here. Just because they don't smell per se. They are getting a little bit on the drier side, but they don't smell. So I don't think I necessarily need to throw them away, but not going to use those as much as the orange and the green. So we'll put those over there, because I said, like, if I can keep the brands together, I like to do that. I did get another bullet lipstick from Jeffree Star, which I don't know where I'm going to put it. This is all of my, like, lipsticks and stuff. This is a chapstick. It's like a tinted lip balm. Which, like, this one's pretty sheer. Let's see. I've got too many lip products here that I don't use. Trying to think if I moved some of these around. Some of these lipsticks are older. Again, like I said, I keep weird colors for videos, and I'm not going to use them as often. So if I can move a couple of things around, I can fit all three of these together. All of my stick lipsticks are just up here. And then I do need to go through my lip gloss, because I have lip gloss in the back. And I know I'm not going to be able to fit these three in. And I'm not 100% that I'm going to keep this one. So let's see what I've got. I might have to pull everything out of here. I use lip gloss very, very, very rarely, so Too Faced. I like theirs. I've got one from Tarte, one from Patrick Ta, a Lawless, one that's nice. Let's see, a MAC one that's nice. Fenty. Got this Buxom one in Heat Wave. It's just an orange. This House Labs one's got an interesting formula. It's more of an orange too, but this, I heard this formula wasn't great. I might put that one. Got one of the Villain glosses. I've got one from Bath and Body Works. It's never been opened. This one looks like it's separated, so that one's gonna go in the garbage. This one, because it's brand new, I might be able to put this in my overflow stuff because it's like brand new. Okay, this one's still good. It's fine. Okay, this MAC one's a little bit older. This one's still good. So let's see what I can fit. I know I like these two from Too Faced. And then I have these other two from Too Faced. These were part of the pumpkin spice collections that they did on QVC. And these are older, so I want to make sure these still smell okay. They smell fine. They're different shades, but they're both pumpkin spice. But they came out with, it was a really good collection. You got the palette, a full size Better Than Sex mascara, a brush, and one of those glosses, and it was like $55 or something. It was a really, really good deal. And then they decided to come out with the mainstream like tin palette. I have one from About Face. It's just a clear. And then I have one from Kaleidos in Hypnotize, which seems really, really pretty. I have one from Medusa's Makeup, and it's a Disco Queen Extreme Sparkle in Hot Stuff. Medusa's Makeup has a really pretty gloss formula. I have this one from Tarte. I could not tell you what the name of that one is. This one fit up in here. Okay. Dominique Cosmetics. Let me make sure this one still smells okay. This was part of her like summer collection a while ago. This is in Lemonade. And I have this one from ColourPop. This was part of the Villains collection. I think this was the Maleficent one. I don't love the brush on this one, but it's a really cool like holographic gloss. Give Them Lala Beauty. The Fenty and Diamond Milk. I'll put that one towards the front because it's short. I want to keep the Patrick Ta one and the Lawless, just because these are, I think, a little bit more expensive. This is a lip plumping line smoothing. I don't know if I ever actually tried it. I don't love plumping glosses. Like, I do not like the burn. This one's in Spoil Yourself, this MAC one. And it still smells like it's fine. And then I like these two, these Supreme glosses. This one's in Fatality, and this other one, I'm not going to say the name on camera because it's not nice. And I do actually have room for this one, even though like this is a weird, like you see it starting to separate. Like, you really have to mix this one up and spank me, but I like the packaging. It's kind of cute. I think I can fit one more. I might just keep the buxom one because it's like a pretty orange shade. And then just put this House Lab one. I think I've swatched it on my hand. I don't think I ever put it on my face. So I'll put these two in my overflow container. And then the bracelet, I think I'm just going to put up on my dresser. So that's everything. I was able to squeeze it in. Oh, I did want to go through a couple of these. This is a balm, so I'm going to stick that one up there. Well, the camera is still on. Make sure these are all still good, because a couple of these like sticks down in here are old. So I wanted to look at those. This is from Ciate, London. I like this lipstick, so I'm going to keep that. And then this is a Chubby from Mally Beauty. It's a tinted lip crayon thing. It's pretty. Okay. It still smells fine. I have a couple from Milk. The one that's clear is in my purse. I have Plushberry. They have kind of a minty smell. A lot of people don't like the smell of these because it's a little bit more on the like medicated side, but they're pretty and they're comfortable. They have a good formula. Like I said, the clear one's in my purse. This one is from Burt's Bees, and you can see this one has a little bit of a crayon smell, so I'm going to declutter that one, even though I like that kind of light pink color. But I think the Miss Piggy glowing lip that I got recently, even though it's a little bit warmer, can kind of fill in for that. I have this one from Girl Talk. This is a 3-in-1 Sparkle Balm in Periwinkle. I've swatched this. It just kind of gives you like a holographic look. It doesn't smell bad, so it's just dusty. Whew. It's like, so you can like put it over a lip liner, it kind of transforms. It doesn't smell weird, so I think I'll hold on to that. I just wanted to look at these. Just because I've got and then I have the Black Honey from Clinique, and then the ColourPop ones, just since we're going through everything, making sure that stuff's not expired. So I think that's it for right now. I have palettes up here that are new, that need a home. I got one of the It Cosmetics beauty books from QVC this Christmas. I guess they released the exact same one from last year, which this is the first one that I've got. So I actually do like this. I keep it on my desk. You've got eyeshadow, blush, lip colors, highlighter, bronzer, loose powder, concealer. So really the only things you need to pull in are tinted moisturizer, foundation, and a mascara. And you can do a complete. There's brow powder. It's actually really, really cool. That's the only one I've ever bought. But yeah, I think that's it for now. Thank you so, so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully this wasn't too boring. I figured I needed to clean anyway. So I figured I would just film it so you guys could sit here with me. I hope everyone is doing well. And hopefully I will see you in another video very, very soon. Bye, everybody.